Today, we're going to be investigating a simple question. Is Chandelure too broken for the NU tier? Got a team by Storky herself, aka Stories, aka Band Deucer, and today we're going to be trying it out. It's a pretty just cookie cutter offense, I would say, based on a very devious semi-stall slash stall type of team in game 1. But I think Chandelure has a lot of potential power this game just because offensively nothing really switching in too easily. And since I'm Terra Ghost, Shadow Ball actually 2-shots Vaporeon, which, yeah, it's not looking too good for my opponent on that front. Leave a like, of course, if you're not, already down there. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. As per usual, the goal is to get this channel all the way up to that glorious 11k subscribers. I'm gonna U-turn on this guy here. I'm gonna bring out Zongingtons. They try to toxic me. Now here they could knock. I'm gonna go into my Tauros, and I'm gonna go for Thief, because it is simply free. And if they want to switch out, I steal an item. If they want to stay in, I steal its Violite, and that means the Chandelure, of course, can doink their entire team. Naturally, to switch, I would expect is Houndstone, maybe Vaporeon. If he just wants to say screw it, you're going for a water move. And if one of those comes out, then cutting into potentially this thing's longevity is really cool. Cutting into this thing's Rocky Helmet maybe is cool. And they go this. Oh my, 22. Why? That did a lot. What the fuck? Yo, I need y'all to understand. This means CC to 66. Yo, why does CC do 66? So you guys had a Houndstone here. Miniature threat alert for sure. I'm gonna go into my belly bolt here. I could definitely wave crash again here, by the way, but this is also kind of a free will-o-wisp for them. There have been some people running Balloon Houndstone. Elias, I just don't remember what the set was. Was it like Thief? I don't remember. I just know Elias Sai was running Air Balloon Houndstone, and there's definitely a reason for it. But yeah, don't ask me what it is. Shoutouts to me more. All I know is I'm bringing in the Smellable. We're gonna do our best to do something here. Oh boy, where are you on the ladder, Mr. Loom? I doubled the Vaporeon here. This is a free Muddy. It's a free Chilling. Yo, I want to calc something real quick. My Chandelure is unfortunately timid. I want to see though, if they double a Gligar here, how much is my Shandy doing with Shadow Ball? Unfortunately, I don't kill. I'm not even. Yeah, I would almost kill. I would get rid of my weakness though, which would be kind of decent. I mean, I could, if I think they're gonna go Gligar, I'm Muddy here, or Chilling. Yeah, because that puts it in range. And that's truthfully the thing that's most important to me anyway here. They've already knocked. I'm actually just gonna go Tauros then, as he goes into the Gligaringtons. And this is where it gets a little annoying. When rocks go up, I can't get Shandy in nearly as much. I don't want to go Shandy on this, just because this guy likes to run a few offensives, sure, we'll say this. But it runs Shadow Sneak a decent amount, and that's not the calc, but it does a lot. It's just a little bit easier to avoid that in my view. I mean, I feel like he'd switch into Vapo here, or into Hound. I'm gonna double into Chinchino. Yeah, I'm just gonna tidy up immediately. I don't really want to have to deal with these. They go for Wisp. They miss. That's truthfully kind of ass for them, because now Chinchino can do quite a bit here. If it's defensive, of course, we do very little. I am Bullet Seed. So we have some damage we can do, but it's not that much. A little annoying though, because I shouldn't give him a burn ever. Oh, Shandy. There. Oh my god, I was right. It is Thief, and we get a burn. I mean, I just lob off Shadow Ball here. I just always go for Shadow Ball. I also get a drop there. They're gonna go into Bonnet for sure, into Zabrut. So we're gonna go into you. I'm definitely just clicking close combat. This thing is burned, which is very what's crazy, the fact I could thief back my item. I'm gonna go out to I guess I go Cinchino on this even. But I think they go for Wisp. If anything, I'll go Bellabolt and then like double back to Shandy. This is dead to Shadow Ball now if I tear a Ghost, which is cool. He goes for Nightshade. I'll double back to Shandy here. And I'm actually just gonna pop the Terra. Do I lose to Guardy if I pop the Terra? I don't want to lose to Gardecuno. Losing to Gardecuno would make me very sad, but I think I'd pop the Terra here. Just make sure Shatmon dies. So yeah, we get rid of Vaporeon there. So Shadow Ball is, of course, still super, super free into my opponent's team. They go into Bonnet. The Brute of the Bonnet. At first impression, I'm just gonna go Tauros, I think, here, because he wouldn't. I don't think he would ever Seed Bomb me. Right? He could. He definitely could. But I like Tauros as well, because if he doubles into Gligar, it's okay. I mean, truthfully, too, at this point, I'm just flamethrowing his entire team, right? Like, every time if I ever get it on Houndstone, I get a kill with Flamethrower. Every time. Let's just go Tauros here. The double. I'm gonna click Wave Crash. If he wants to tear water this, that's fine. And yeah, he doesn't. He goes for Toxic. That does not matter to me one bit. I'm gonna click Wave Crash again for sure. I don't see a reason not to. And give me Gligar. Cool, cool, cool. Gardecuno could come out. It takes 1 billion from Wave. See, since he went to it, I feel like I shouldn't do it, but I'm... Like... Y'all ever just feel like Wave Crash now makes too little sense? Is he gonna recover, right? I'm gonna go into Cinchino. His Psychic Noise. That's a weird play. But I respect it. I'm gonna click Knockoff now. Get rid of the Air Balloon. Obviously, he's gonna be going for like some Thief stuff. Surely this is still Body Press, right? Like... A Bullet Seed. Yeah, because like I said, I was pretty sure he'd go for like that. Knock doesn't kill, so I Bullet Seed again. Technically, I could have gotten 2 hits and looked really stupid there. Going to Bellabolt, I guess. Hit him with a Slack. The Slack of Truth. The Slack of Dreams, in fact. This thing being potentially weakness policy is scary as hell, though. Because policy is not really easy to deal with. Because then there's a toxic 50-50 if they're Terra Steel. I go for Seed Bomb. I'm just gonna spam Slack forever and stay at full. Yeah, and I'm gonna Volt Switch out. We go to Keys. Prankster T-Wave is real. Just gonna do this and claim my kill here. I mean, there's no reason not to. You know? Just always claim my kill there. I'm gonna click Flame as well on this. Oh, that's not good. That is really bad, actually. I'm gonna go Tauros here. I did not want to go Tauros. I give him Defiant, which is also not good. It's also not good. I'm mostly just thinking I need to force Terra out of it. Because if this thing Terras, then I doink it with Flag on Earthquake. But that full para was not good, because I needed to get the damage it would have given me. I was also just worried about them raw attacking, though, if I went Cinchino, but maybe that's always the better play. Would this have beat it by setting up 1v1 versus it? Maybe. It's gonna Wave Crash. I'm literally gonna Wave Crash into death. And then go Cinchino on this. And with a Knock, I guess. Do I need... No, I do always Knock. I think we do just lose. Yo, that's crazy. No, we U-turn first, right? Oh my god, we actually just lost. That's so funny. His first impression doesn't come anywhere close to killing this. Oh my god, we actually lost this game to the Gardecuno, y'all. Oh my goodness, what an unfortunate throw. But I don't think I had a real easy way to beat it. I think maybe hard Cinchino was what I had to do. Because they calm minded on Shandy, Archicino and a knock, but you see how little I did? He's full defensive. Or hard belly bolt maybe and just toxic, because if they have to calm mind up, or even if they assign noise, it's okay. But I'll be real, I'm scared of this thing sweeping me. But maybe if I just keep Taurus, it's okay. First impression's not killing this. If I had Terra Bug still, I'd be fine. Clearly the throw was actually tearing this. I should just Shadow Balled. So we call that a misuse of your assets. Yeah, that did nothing at all. GG, very cool first game. Like I said, I think I win this game if I don't Terra the Shandy. That was a big throw by me, and I definitely got some favorable turns as well. It's an unfortunate loss, but one I'm willing to accept. I'd be lying if I said I was playing at my best right now anyway. I still feel really unwell today, but it's okay. We're still just gonna do what we can to have some fun. Yeah, that guy high as hell on the ladder too. Okay, well this dude was literally... Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident it's some guy's ult. I just don't know who. It might be Lucas. Speaking of Lucas, I want to use this team eventually. He was using some variant of this for ladder tour. I just remember I was annoyed by his team because it was a Vaporeon in this spot, and I'm like, damn, bro. You don't have anything to switch into electric type attack, so I made it a Lantern. And I think Lantern just exudes a lot more aura. But we're gonna pause. Be right back with another one. Yeah, it's actually a gas matchup facing my homie Jensen. That's sick. How high has he gotten? 1300. It's not bad, brother. Chandelure maims this team. And by maims it, I mean the unfortunate... He told me have fun and then left. How dare you? The unfortunate thing though about this type of matchup, this has to be Flash Fire, and it's so sad that it is, because it makes it so much more annoying. I'm leading Chandelure here though. Also, double Articuno Galar. This mon's getting a lot of extra hype right now in the tier, and it did actually go up on the viability thread as well. So it's kind of curious to see people so interested in it. Y'all, do you think I'm getting Terra watered on and dying turn 1? You know what's crazy? If I overheat into a Flashfire Chandelure here... no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna Chilling Water, predicting Gligar, I think, here. Oh, right, so you can protect the Woach and then go Shandy after. Yeah, okay, that would have been a terrible sequence for me. Wow, Gligar is obnoxious as hell for this team. Not like some world beater or anything, but Jesus Christ, what an obnoxious guy. Duraludon comes in, I have to go Bronzong, and I don't like going Bronzong. I could Volt if I think he's setting rocks, which I think he's doing. If he Dracos me, it's really annoying though for a Migo matchup. This is unfortunate. Yo, my Bronzong is so ass here too. Bronzong into Articuno, even Gligar is annoying because it just knocks me in and leaves. But dude, Zong into these two especially, and even into Woach. Literally no surviving. Man, I'm Bolton. Yeah, I knew you'd do that. Oh god, I knew you'd do that. Hey, I'm really not liking this matchup. This guy's a problem. CC won't kill because he's probably an Eviolite, right? Ah! Volt Switch did a surprisingly high amount of damage, though. If we calc a Belly Bolt's Volt Switch, 18%. Okay, so it is Eviolite, which is unfortunate, because then if you would reference Flygoningtons... Yeah, people decided Banded Flygon is bad in you now, and I just have to ask what crack pipe they're smoking from, because it is simply not the case. EQ from you won't kill. CC from you probably kills. I mean, I'm kind of just having to trust Tauros. The problem is if he Terras here, then I die. When you're switching to CC, it'd be one of these two guys. I'm okay doubling the Zong, because it also lets me scout out for Terra Fairy. If this Terras, it's a little less annoying. I guess, it's like very marginally, but Chinchino looks a lot stronger in that case too. And I think long-term what I'm looking for is a knock on this. But yeah, we're gonna go into Bronzong here. Should work. High key, I think on this team too, I'd just prefer it being Rox Bronzong and then like Bandit gone or DD gone. I think both of those are just better. But it's okay. Zong gives me a cool win con, especially in some slower paced teams. Like you deal with the phaser, and a lot of the time that's gonna be something like a Vappa, which Specs Shandy, as y'all have seen, very good at dealing with. 39%, by the way, that we were doing to that Vapo in game 1. That's actually indicative of a very specially defensive Vapo. If I'm remembering my head calcs correctly, it's like an average of about 50 that you do with Shadow Ball if they're just max HP instead. So I definitely could have had an even better matchup. So he doubles into... That is a wild double, but it makes sense because he was predicting close combat. I just expected one of these two. So like, you get Migo in and you're just faster than me, because I'm assuming Scarf on the step-up build. Scarf Migo with the Chandelure is very standard. Or even throw Guardy out, because as you saw in that one game, Tauros just doesn't do damage to Guardy. God, wow. This is not a good matchup to have. Okay, I do have Tidy Up, so I can get rid of all these. I'm a CC, because I'm a Jetpack. So, if he wants to stay in, yeah, or go Woach. This is huge for me. I'm gonna go Chinchino here. I'm gonna click Tidy Up, but this is really big for me. Woach also doesn't get recovery other than Leech Seed and Giga Drain. I kind of want to attack, but getting rid of the hazards is a lot more meaningful to me. Yeah, so he goes for Seed, which is a little annoying. This is where it gets troubling. If he decides to try and lock me out of ever getting this thing to stay low. But I think at this point I can also spam Shadow Ball, and yeah, I got the line that I wanted here. I'm gonna click Rocks. He hasn't seen me do anything, so he doesn't know my set, unless he knows this is a sample team, in which case he knows my set, and will be punishing me for knowing my set. Definitely a despicably unfortunate Woach angle here. Okay, good. I don't think it's not like this is a bad matchup into Woach. You pressure it fine. He also gave me it there. But, yeah, not having a Leech Seed pivot just always is hard, but I'm not running a Grass type on every team, you feel me? Here I've got a couple switch-ins. Tauros is okay. I think this time, at least, I don't have as bad of a Guardy angle, because I can boost up with Zong. And maybe deal with it. I'm gonna go Tauros here. I could Thief something as well, which is pretty cool. They go into Flamigo. I'm gonna go into a Belly Bolt. I don't even like... High key, I don't even need this Mon, but I'm still going Belly because I can always threaten that with getting paralyzed, and that's good. But having Rocks up is big for me because his Chandelure now is potentially... It's probably Boots on this team. But honestly, I still see the vision. I'm taking Chilling Water Chip on this always, by the way. Yeah, like, I'm always hitting you with a little bit of Chilling. Is that Spadef? No, I think I did 16 last time. I'm actually just gonna take this as a turn to get you in. Because I gotta kill a Shadow Ball. I do, like we saw, 60% minimum to EVL like Gligar. If this guy Terra Darks or Terra Dark, okay. Oh my god, he was specially defensive. Okay, I wasn't on crack. Let's go. Wow, that is low though. Yeah, I remember doing very little with Chilling Water, but I kind of just chalked it up to okay, well that's because it was EVL or something, right? He goes to U. I don't even need my Chandelure anymore, so I'm gonna definitely just sack it here to click Overheat. That's an unfortunate miss, but like I said, I do not need my Chandelure. You know what's terrible though is he can go Guardy now and set up. And I'm not Encore, I'm freaking Bullet Seed. Oh, thank God he had Mercy. Okay, good. Very risky to do that considering I'm Flame Body. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Oh my, you know what's awful though is what's my switch-in now? What is my switch-in? Tauros can't, obviously I can't go for Intimidate stuff. I guess my switch-in's just Belly Bolt and I go for Volt Switch, because he's not gonna kill me here. Yeah, so we get Volt Chip, so we actually maintain the Momentum. Now I go into Chinchino here. Tail Slap is a lot stronger, but I have to land Tail Slap, but we landed it. This also looks like it's more offensive. That damage just seems like it is, right? He goes back to you. This is maybe worth keeping around to be faster, but honestly, I think we just always let him lock into a move there. Does he kill me yet with Migo? L'amigo? Because I'm just gonna assume, right, that he is Scarf now it's been played. Odds are he won't kill me, so I'm gonna do this always. And I just Volt Switch. Because, yeah, he has to go into this. As you saw as well, he didn't take damage from rocks, so I get to EQ this and we win the game. That's a little slowly played game. You know how it is sometimes. You just gotta take it, a little slow roll it. And I'm gonna tear a bug here because it'll let me live to CC. If he Brave Birded, he would obviously never be able to win. And we have defeated one of my YouTube members. 2 games, 20 minutes is heinous, but it is what it is. I'm playing in the 1500s area. If I get Loom again, I think I have a bit better of an idea of how I need to play against them at least. A lot of it is still indicative on me actually getting the turns right on their dark and water types. But I don't think it's impossible. Or not their, it was a... He had a ghost check. I'm just trying to remember what it was. It was, it was the Bonnet. And I'm gonna be honest, Brute Bonnet on that team makes no sense. Like, Booster Energy Bonnet is a bad pick for that team. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That pick makes no sense to be there. But, then at least I could just spam Shadow Ball in his build. But it does explain the specially defensive Vaporeon. Because you definitely need that if that's your dark type. But, yeah, I'll pause. I'm getting y'all like one more battle. I need to lay down or something. We'll be right back. Guys, I didn't unmute my mic, but all you missed was I don't like this matchup because I'm scared of him. Oh, the Dreadnought. It's so dreadful. On one hand, Specs Chandelure can click Shadow Ball as it pleases. On the other hand, I'm faster than I'm faster than exactly 1 Pokemon on this boy's team. God damn it. This is horrible. Definitely not the best matches to showcase Shandy, but I think it shows that you could prep for it pretty well as well, right? Like, this is just, it's an offense, so I don't have a lot of turns to break. I could Terra Ghost and get, like, some extra turns. Main thing I'm concerned about is, like, beating this. I think having Tauros is helpful, but they can be Terra Flying very, very easily. And Terra Fly might just beat me. I have to have Belly in that case, and I have to probably be able to Terra it as well. Kind of like Tauros lead, though, and what I expect him to lead. Well, I'm forced out, which is honestly not that bad. I'm gonna go into Belly Bolt immediately. And I'm gonna click Chilling Water immediately. Actually, I have Volt, because, yeah, he's always going Copper. I don't know why I was trying to gaslight myself into thinking any other Pokemon was switching in there. And then I go into you, and I'm gonna Thief immediately. If he wants to stay in and, like, knock, it doesn't do him anything. But, yeah, Uxie was always coming out there from my opponent. This gives me a lot of momentum. Now I go into Shandy, because it's, like, one of the 2 Mons I ever get in on. The other being Copper, and I have Thiefed its item. He might not be upping here. I don't think I'm gonna like what comes out of my opponent's toolkit this turn regardless, but, I can just go Shandy. Flygon's, like, not even the worst mon to throw at him because it feels so worthless this game, but I do like the idea of first impression in case this is not Terra Fly. Yoink. Yeah, I think you use Chandelure as a means to an end pretty much. Chandelure, Specs, I just want to see what the Uxie's set is there. He's very offensive, so we're fine to live this attack. I just throw off a Shadow Ball. If my opponent Terra Fairies, then I'm, like, super okay with that, because it means the dreadful Dreadnought is not going to go for a Terra. If they go Copper, he probably takes a ton. Specs Shandy. Anything else comes out, it's probably not... I don't just one-shot his whole team, but I'm gonna get, like, 90, you know? You go Tauros, you're taking 90. You go Flygon, 90. And yeah, they decide to Psychic Noise. They don't crit me, so I kill Uxie. That's good. And like I said, I mean, I didn't expect this mon to do much. Oh, I guess I outsped 2 mons. I didn't even I didn't consider this as a mon I was faster than because it's, in my head, just always get a Shell Smash. Alright, this comes in. I'm actually gonna go Tauros because I have leftovers, so I may as well, right? What would a switching from here be? Probably it'd be like this, right? Or he'd just stay in CC. Guess I could just Belly Bolt here. He goes for Bulk Up. I'll Volt Switch again. Yeah. And I get to go back to Shandy. And I'm always gonna Shadow Ball. I don't need to predict it all. He goes for rocks? Rocks? What? Vaporeon, no. I don't think rocks is ever... I'm never flamethrowing because I'm never letting you set up. I don't care if my Shandy doesn't get to switch in ever again. I don't. This mod is worthless. So somehow it gets very hard offense. I've gotten 2 kills with Shandy. Let's go. Okay, this is really good. I know it doesn't seem like it's that important, but I promise you it is. This Mon's a little annoying. I could go hard Bronzong and Terra Fairy. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball though. Yeah, I mean, it looks like that was a good play for me if I wanted to make it, but I do this and I Iron Defense up. Do I Terra Fairy raw? I feel like I could. Huh. I mean, it's definitely Throat Chop, right? But, like, it can't touch me. This literally can't touch me right now, right? That did a lot. But I did eat it. Oh, the not killing is kind of unfortunate. I probably needed to crit the first one. But I mean, my Bronzong is strong. I'm bronze strong. I'm very... Okay, I win. Unless I get crit, but I win, I think. That's that then, really. GG. What a great... You know, that's actually such a good game. Let's see, do I get crit? Nope, okay. And it's the Dreadful Dreadnought. Do I get crit? I can body press this one. Ah. Yo, that was actually a very devious last turn. And somehow we climbed Elo, I think. 1516, I think, is actually at net gain of Elo for the video. Despite getting 2 games. Or 3 games, and one of them being a loss. Yeah, no, we gained like 20 and lost 16 or 17 from that one. Not bad. Hope all y'all enjoyed. Like I said, I think Chandelure was quite useful in every game. The first game, I think it put my opponent in pretty much constant pressure because his team's pretty weak to Shandy, right? Running Brute Bonnet as your dark type just naturally means you're really weak to Chandelure because you die to the fire move. So Vaporeon was under constant pressure, and I actually did really well to pressure it with Tauros. I got a close combat on it, I think, at some point. No, what I did, I thiefed it, and it never got HP back. So this core actually played really, really well in that first match. I just didn't play the rest of the game right. My opponent ended up finishing it off better. I tried Greeting versus Guardy. I also... God, I'm gonna watch the replay and realize my opponent Terra'd on like turn 5 or some shit. But yeah, basically didn't play around Gardecuno very well, and that's how I lost it. But in game 2, I was able to get rid of the Woach, and then Shandy obviously could do whatever it wanted with its fire moves for the rest of the game. In this game, I mean, again, you look at the replay, I got in on Uxie, I was able to get my kill there. He assumed I cared about my Chandelure at all with his Raja, kind of misunderstanding how good his team is into Chandelure just because of how offensive it is. And so I get to 2-shot Raj. The fact I do 52 is very funny with Shadow Ball. And yeah, I got rid of that, and eventually led to a Bronzong sweep once I got rid of, this guy honestly was probably what was stopping Zong, because he would have been able to Encore me. I'm assuming he had it. So yeah, hope all y'all enjoyed. Chandelure is really good. People are calling for bans for a reason, man. Let me know down below, do you think Chandelure is too good for the tier? Do you think it's, you know, just another really great wall breaker? I'll probably have a video in the VR thread, maybe. We'll see. Until next time, though, stay safe, stay happy. Love yourself. I'll catch you then. Peace.